Study released today shows an alarming rise in gun deaths in the U.S. The rates are some we have not seen in 25 years. The gun violence is impacting rural and urban areas and is now the leading cause of death in children, which is leaving a toll. Here's Corey Stark.
We've now seen firearm deaths surpass motor vehicle crashes as the leading cause of death in children ages 1 to 19.
Cardinal Glennon pediatric surgeon Christopher Blewett has seen the trauma from gun violence firsthand. His reaction to a new CDC report that gun-related deaths increased 35% in 2020 from 2019.
I was shocked, but I probably shouldn't have been. I've been working here full-time. I relocated from Jackson, Mississippi in August of this past year to take the full-time position here at Cardinal Glennon. And the amount of penetrating trauma I've dealt with since that move has been pretty astounding.
Blewett says 2020 was a perfect storm. Kids were at home, not at a safe place like school because of the pandemic. Also, the uncertainty brought on by the pandemic had an impact.
People out of work, people stressed over lots of different matters, particularly financial and job related. And I think it just created a whole storm.
A closer look at the CDC report shows gun violence impacts everybody, but the highest rates of homicides are young black men and young black children. Low-income communities are impacted the most. Dr. Blewett says more people than ever have guns in their homes.
How about if we focus our energies on things like gun safety? As a real specific, how about gun locks? That's something that Glennon has been very active in.
Cardinal Glennon gave out 1,000 gun locks last year.
I think it probably starts with the focus on safety rather than removing guns.
While the homicide and overall gun violence stats from 2020 is troubling, Dr. Blewett says what they're now seeing proves the problem wasn't just pandemic related.
It's still getting worse. We're looking at our data just through the first part of this calendar year, and we're actually running about 30% ahead of where we were in 2020 for gun violence and admissions due to that.
Corey Stark, News 4.
And for anyone who would like a gun lock, they are available and you can get them for free. You can find them at local fire and police stations. If that's not close to you, you can check a public library that is near you. Call them. They often have some as well. New at 6, Missouri Congress.